but I'm back. Back on the run. And you know what? Today we're not even going to go back over the rules. We're just going to briefly go back over what happened yesterday, and then we're going to get started with the next run. Yesterday, unfortunately, we lost on Kaia. Very sad. Let's hope we roll her again soon so we can get a redemption. If you would like to know what the rules of the challenge are, just check right in the description. I'll put it all there. In the meantime, let's get started. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna hit random. Oh, it's Kaia again. Epic. Guess what? The rules are the rules. If we roll Kaia again, we get to play her again. So, and we're gonna go. Yeah, since yesterday I've actually been practicing Kaia again out of shame of me really like maining her and then still losing both times I've rolled her in this challenge. So we're gonna see if we can redeem ourselves. I don't really like this selection of things. 10 rules is a lot better than I initially gave it credit for. It has a lot of flexibility in terms of like you reusing your pickups and getting your traps back, but I don't really love everything else that's here. I'm gonna reroll. I think, yeah, we talked about this yesterday. Okay, jab dodge is great. Risky dummy is great. I think with these two we can probably just piece something together. No? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put like everything I have into rerolls. Let's just take these and move on. Overshield. Boulder toss might be okay too, but I think I'm just gonna take these and be okay with it. Both of those are fantastic cards. Ooh. Cloudy Doom Ritual, but it's an artifact. I don't think that's actually what we want. But I could... I could get an ambush or a switchblade. There are some other ones that I would also pretty happily take. Let's just go for it. Doom Ritual's gonna be brutal. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Barry flips over first. It's that. That's all good. Weapon. I think I'll just do this too. Okay. So, one important thing about Doom Ritual is that if a invader is naturally channeling Doom, it will not trigger. This is actually pretty important as far as like you calculating what is going to happen during the turn. So, what are we doing here? I actually wonder, because the dummy is categorized as an invader, I wonder if it can start channeling Doom in the middle of the turn. They're pretty good about programming this kind of awkward stuff so that it doesn't happen, but you never know. Oh, right. I was debating like putting the dummy here to like trigger the trapper now, but because this is once again a rare card from Barry upgrading it, I can actually just put it down here anyways. Yeah, dummy, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it makes an entity that you can spawn. It comes with a shield, so you can hit it twice, and every time it is hit, you get a battery and a card. I've had a lot of very good experiences with this. It generates mana, draws you cards over time, especially if you can get multiple of these going. I don't think we can do that in this encounter. None of these enemies naturally generate a danger zone, but we can still just play this card as is. I'm going to put it here to trigger the trap, draw a card, and make a mana. It's going to be pretty nice. So, how do we spend the rest of this mana? So, I think something we can actually do is this. I'll go here with dodge. Yeah. Move this guy up. Move here. Pull.
Oh, sorry about that.
Alright, so now that he is here, I think we just hit him twice. This will give us a pretty big combo with all those enemies. So now he's going to come down here, and it's him. I think this guy will, yes, it's him with the next Doom Ritual proc. I think we're doing fine, although, to be fair, I did keep saying that yesterday, and we all know how that turned out. I think I will get the last bite of the apple on the dummy here. Let's go here. I think I'll take this guy out. So next turn, both of these are going to come down here and start channeling Doom. We won't get a Doom Ritual proc, but I will have to strike them twice. Just to get ready for that. I think I'm going to put my dash here. This way, one of them comes down here, one of them comes down here. All I need to do is draw into two. Uh-oh. Hold on. That's pretty bad. Actually, I guess I can take one Doom. It's going to be okay. Oh, wait, hold on. This is peak, actually. Yeah, we just do this. And then we run this guy in here. That's the other one. Yeah, we unfortunately won't be able to take the Time Angel, but Doom Ritual's very restrictive in terms of what you can do turn on turn, so I'm not exactly surprised. Let's see. Yeah, just gonna finish the fight. Okay, artifacts. Ambush, fantastic. Bot Feeder, also great. So is Target Practice, but this... Getting something that lets you make traps and reuse them is so important on Kaia. I think I'm going to take this. Bot Feeder, probably one of Stinger's strongest artifacts. If it wasn't in a situation where like I had to get this stuff going, I would take this without blinking. Target Practice, also pretty great. Something that's kind of in the same vein as the target dummy. It makes this stuff, which doesn't make you mana, but when you destroy it, you draw 2 cards and get a combo. Very good. But it's going to be Ambush here. I don't think that's going to be too controversial. Both of our good cards are already, like, upgraded. I don't really care too much about upgrading Barrier's Zap. Especially not the rest of these either, and I don't really want a Mobius Gem and also permanently get Doom Ritual. I think this pool of encounters is like mediocre enough that I'm actually going to reroll the encounters here. Interesting. This is a pretty... Oh, I say that. This I think should be a pretty easy encounter with a bunch of boomers. These guys do have regenerating shields, and they can be a little bit troublesome as far as like damaging you, but dodge will make us invulnerable during our turn if we use it. I don't hate picking up another artifact, but rare card could also be huge. This is tough. This is tough. I think I'm gonna get another rare card, though. Cloudy is pretty scary in Act 1 for, like, a lot of reasons, but I suspect we might be able to pull through still. This is very awkward as far as, like, how everything has spawned. But I think think this can still work. So if I put this here... Yeah, you know what? I don't think we're doing too much this time, so actually I'm just going to... Yes, okay, good. Ah, that is weird. I think now that we know that's a zap, it's actually a pretty important card we want to get. So we're going to zap this guy over to that. And then I kind of want to hold on to this shuriken for next turn if I can, but if I put it here, it's going to be very awkward to make use of it again. I guess we'll just figure it out. It's totally okay. Oh no, right, that guy walks twice as well. We're not going to have that for next turn. That's okay. Ah yes, very conveniently we ended up in a danger zone for this dummy. That's going to help us trigger this trap. Get our shuriken back. You know what? Sure. We'll put this fella here too. So, these two and these two are both going to start channeling Doom next turn. That's not great. We're going to start here. So he's going to need to be struck twice to be killed, so this will strike him twice. Excellent. So yeah, we're going to do this. Hit him once, hit him twice, and a third time for good measure. So I'll go here, and I'll hit this guy. And you know what, let's just also get rid of this one guy as well. So because of this guy firing a piercing shot, he's going to hit both of these dummies. That's going to draw us 2 cards and get us 2 battery. I should be able to handle this next turn with a reasonable amount of grace, because only this one guy is channeling Doom. Now that we've had that pretty good turn, I feel very good about what's going to happen going forward here. Okay. So I think we start here. I would really, really like to kill that Time Angel if I can help it, but you never know. It's... You can't count on anything happening exactly in this game. Okay. So I'll actually have a spare turn next turn to deal with it. What I can see happening is... you know what, it's okay. I'll just chill. So if we move over, Shuriken, zap this over. Oh, but this leaves me unable to use Shuriken again for the next few turns. I think I will... I'll actually hook jab him over and then Shuriken. This leaves it in my vicinity to use freely. So what's next turn going to look like? I'm going to have to deal with these 3 goobers. That's not good. I think what I'm going to do is... I'll actually move over here so that this guy will shoot me while I'm standing on the cloud. This will consume it so that when these 2 do make it down, I won't have to deal with it. Very good. So this is good. This here. Definitely killing him. Yeah, we have the invulnerability from... We have the invulnerability from dodge, so we don't actually need to move out of this shooter's way. Hmm. Let's see. Move, move. Yes, this works. So I move here. I move here. I throw that at him. Oh, actually, the boomer explosion just kills him naturally. Excellent. We got away with killing that. As much as I want to get fancy and say, oh, provisions, it's sick, power jab, it's sick, X-Slash is so unbelievably powerful that I'm just going to take it here. This is, I think, one of, if not the best Stinger card in the game. There is not a single situation where, like, it is bad. It lets you move to any tile, and it strikes all tiles adjacent, diagonal to you like you would with a bishop. It starts costing 4, but every card that you play reduces its cost by 1 for that turn. It is at once global movement, insane amount of volume, as in like I can take out like 8 invaders all at once if you want, and also it will very frequently cost 0. Yes, you only get 3 mana a turn, and sometimes it's kind of hard to play that much stuff, but like honestly, with any amount of work as a Stinger pilot, you can make this cost 0 very consistently. For us, we have these shurikens, which have flow, so that when they enter our hand, it's free and we'll cast them again. Kaia will very regularly, as you have just seen in this fight, cast like 5, 6 cards on the same turn without even trying. We're gonna pick up X-Slash here and just not look back. Okay, Footloose. I love it. I also love Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp, when we're like shurikening like crazy, is actually today it is not a speculation, unlike yesterday. We already have the setup for it, and it is awesome. Footloose though. I do love Footloose too. I guess the one tiebreaker I could have is that like dodge and X-Slash both gives us a lot of global movement already, although Footloose is great. I think Razor Sharp, like doubling our volume, is going to be huge. Volume is one of the things that Kaia can really struggle with without like a really bonkerous deck. Sometimes she can do all these like tiny trinkety things and like fidget, do a lot, like, oh, I put this down, I pick it up, I put this down, I pick it up, but like if she can't generate extra mana and draw more cards, sometimes she can just only kill a few things a turn. Razor Sharp really helps with that. Shambler, I don't think is that hard a boss. I was gonna say some weird stuff like, oh, this really helps with her matchup into the Shambler. I'm actually not that worried. Especially now that we also have X-Slash jammed, just like before, not that bad. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay, doesn't look too brutal so far. I really don't want to pull the echoes to me if I can help it, but actually with the shurikens, I guess I can just hit them again to reset them. Yeah, let's put this fella here. Yeah, if I can kill one of these, like, quickly, that would actually be ideal. Yeah, he did not go into that, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Yeah. With the target dummies, this one I will trigger it here, and this one I will, I think, actually just grab this. So yeah, this one will be triggered both by the Rocketeer rocket and the auto bomb, so we'll get both bites of the apple pretty quickly. So I really would like to pick this up. And actually also, I want to build up a bit of a combo and then kill this thing. They actually have a very big bounty, so it's really worth it to like think about how to structure your turn so that you can figure out how to do this stuff. Right, and because we now have Razor Sharp, this thing's going to pierce. One of the very nice things you can do when you have a lot of shurikens on you is to do this. Is to fire one of them into where the other one is. The other one will get destroyed, and because of Booby Trap, it won't necessarily deal damage to anything because there's nothing on it. But that other shuriken is going to return to your hand. This is useful in some pretty specific situations. This being one of them. I can just play this shuriken over and over again in order to build up a combo for X-Slash. Let's see. I'm currently thinking about just like X-Slashing up here to pick on my shuriken, hitting this echo. This lets us shuriken this guy. I think this will be what I do. Although in the meantime, let's bury something here just to see what happens, and then yeah, I'll do this. This will kill this dummy, which gives me another combo. I'll go down here. I think I'll leave this shuriken up here. It's going to be a little awkward to pick it, but actually I guess it won't be at all. Yeah, that mainly is for building up that combo. I think I'll put this fella here. And you know what, why not? Just for fun and profit, we're going to put this here. So that was with a combo of 4. I managed to get 6,000 stars. In theory, I could have gotten 7,500. That would have been really nice. While we're on that topic, though, I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I guess that's the one problem with Razor Sharp, in that if you throw it upwards, it's kind of difficult to keep them within your reach to like reuse over and over. I guess I can just do this. Kill an extra guy, pick this up. This also... Oh, unfortunately this means I won't... That was actually a pretty big blunder. That's got rid of this crossfire shape, and now I'm going to draw one less card off the dummy, and also this guy's going to start threatening Doom. You can see dodge doing its work there. I was technically supposed to get hits and eat a junk, but I didn't, because I was immune. We're going to run down here with dodge to redeem this. Oh, there you are again, X-Slash. What a jolly fella. What a jolly fella. Yeah, I have X-Slash. I think my last play of the turn is going to be running down here with it, so I'm not exactly worried at all about what's happening here. I think I'm just going to work on picking up some of my shurikens. I think, yeah, let's just clear the junk, make a free X-Slash, and we'll go here. Fantastic. So we'll go up here, do this, kill that guy too, and to keep this ready for me to use next turn, I think I'm going to put the shuriken here. I can walk over to pick it up if I want, or I can move down here and pull whatever spawns down with me. Probably the Shambler, but we'll see. Alright, smooth sailing so far. So I think I don't really want to go over here to take care of this guy. I'm just going to put a thing in front of it, and then we'll see what happens. I will go here, move down, kill this guy. Excellent. Damn, that was good. Well, now would be an awesome time to kill this guy. let's just... yeah, I know for a fact that he will try to move and hit me. I think I will just... yeah, now that this square is booby-trapped, I think it is almost a lock that he will walk onto it, but we're never sure. I don't remember if the order for action is left to right or right to left. I think it's left to right, and then like from one row at a time from bottom up. We'll see if I'm right. So in theory, he should start. Yes, good. 7,500 stars. We're really eating good today. Oh, good. With a zap, we can pick this up. Fantastic. We go here. Pull him back. That kind of sucks. Just like the theory before, I'm gonna keep the shuriken within arm's reach instead of just throwing it up, because that'll put it way above and make it difficult for me to access. So I'm gonna do this. And then I will throw this way. Oh my god. Actually, I don't think... oh, this X-Slash is actually discounted properly. Interesting. I somehow thought that if you picked up an X-Slash later in the turn, it didn't count the discounts, but we're going to be totally fine. So, as it currently stands, I'm going to look to kill the Shambler next turn, if I can help it. That's going to give us a... yeah, the Shambler also has a relatively big bounty on it, which is very good. So how are we going to do that? I don't think we can actually get too big of a bounty going on today, as it stands, because, yeah, unfortunately both of the shurikens are out of my reach. I can't pull anything towards them. I think I'll just do... yeah, let's just do a basic play. One to build up one combo, and then I'll kill the Shambler. That's another 3,000 stars. Assassin is very good. Especially now that we have... ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, Assassin used to be even more insane than what it reads right now. Doing this is a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. Drawing a card and then saving some mana is very nice. It used to just give you a battery instead of the mana reduction, which made it like infinite combo very easily with a lot of pretty silly stuff. As it stands, it's still fine. Lightning Rod, it's a strange thing on Kaia. On other normal stingers, like this top line always works because their pickups don't damage the invaders when they move into it. With us, if something moves into a pickup and immediately just dies, we won't actually get the shock part. The important thing for us is that, like, if a shielded enemy or something like a sponge walks into a pickup, it gets shocked pretty nice. But also, if an opponent triggers one of our traps on their turn, normally we don't draw it, but with Lightning Rod, some of the time we do, which can be pretty nice. Current debate is just between Assassin and Lightning Rod. I think because of Razor Sharp, we don't actually really like heading downwards with us. I'm gonna take Lightning Rod and see if we can make it work. It's a strange thing. I've tried it once on Kaia before and it felt fine. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, nice. Another random legendary artifact. I'm always tempted by this node in particular, and you know what? This modifier isn't that bad. Let's pick it up and see if we can pick up something else. Lightning Rod is okay. Oh. Well, whatever. Let's just start here. Right, so you could see that, oh my god, right, this dummy also gets shocked. This is actually pretty huge. My man. So, these guys are pretty annoying in that, like, they give you some of your stuff this virus component, like you can see down here. If I use this card now, these guys will actually duplicate a bunch of copies of themselves. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is just, I'm gonna put my shuriken down here, and then have it ready for next turn. So yeah, it looks like Lightning Rod against these shielded enemies is actually going to give us a lot of mana turn on turn, which I'm a pretty big fan of. Yeah, this is really awkward that we have to work around these virus components, but I think, yeah, once we finish killing them off, it should be a lot easier to make this work. So yeah, I feel pretty stable with this current situation. Oh, that stinks, actually. So we can do this, we can do this. Yeah, but it's not gonna be great here. That was a bit of a dookie hand with two of the cards being jams, but I think we're still gonna be okay. We're not under too much pressure. I would really like to kill this guy though. Or that I would. I think I'm gonna do this and look to pick something else up. Ah, interesting. I guess I'll go here now. There's still this one last virus guy left, so I would prefer not to have to deal with him. But it looks like we're just not gonna get that guy for this turn, which kind of sucks. That's, you know what, that's okay. I'll live with these two components, and it'll be just fine, I'm sure. Sorry, I'll just live with these two chrono tokens. Oh, jeez. I guess I'm still not gonna be able to kill this guy. It's okay. So do this. Do this. Do this, and then we hit him with one of these. Yeah. Now we just give it a sec. That guy will die. Because how these guys work, the moment we hit them, they actually are like invulnerable for a turn. So now that we've removed it, we'll kill him. Alright, big money, big money. Let's see what we get. Hyper Combo. I'm actually a very big fan of this one. It effectively doubles the amount of money you get, which is huge. Because yeah, combo is a big part of like how you earn money. It's a multiplier on the money that you get. And now with hyper combo, not only do we get a top multiplier of 10 instead of just 5, every combo we get also like gives us an extra combo. I am considering re-rolling it, but it's a rare chance to make use of it, and we have still 2 more shops coming up. I don't hate just picking this up. I think, yeah, I think we're going to. That's the thing about this game compared to a lot of other roguelike deck builders, in that like there is basically no diminishing returns for money. The more money you have, the more you'll be able to buy cards, artifacts, and just in case you run out of stock or good cards to buy, with chrono tokens you can actually re-roll the shop and refresh it, which means that like you get a lot of selection of good stuff as long as you can like manage these properly. I'm going to take hyper combo here instead of re-rolling to see something else, because I do think this is a very good spot for it. What are we going to do now? We could get another card. I don't hate getting another card here, honestly. Yeah, we've only got so many. Oh yeah, these guys are grade A assholes, man. You gotta deal with them immediately. If you give them 2 turns, they'll start channeling Doom and also give themselves a shield, which is very annoying. I think just in preparation of that stuff, I'm going to move this Orchid over here so that I have a direct line of sight of him. Although... Ooh. I guess I could, yeah, now I can just deal with him like this. It's all good. So... I think, yeah. Let's just do this in the meantime. Oh, unfortunately this won't work out the way I want it to. But I think this is fine. So, what we can do here is do this. Yeah, kill these guys. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, then we just kill this guy, and the Time Angel self-destructs. Good. Jutsu, huh? I don't hate that. Getting more shurikens onto the grid would be kind of nice, especially since, yeah, we have Razor Sharp. Both of these are kind of take it or leave it situations. I think I'm just going to pick up Jutsu. Get some more shurikens into the mix. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam, yeah, I'm very scared of Nessie. It's a pretty terrifying fight. I think I'll, yeah, Hyper Beam is just very good. So is Tendrils. Something that I think you have probably noticed a lot is that I frequently fret over inconvenient like trap placements. Sometimes I just have to put stuff in the wrong place, and I think Tendrils is really going to help with that. Hyper Beam. This is a very good card, but it is just once and done. It is pretty easy for us to trigger with the help of Hyper Combo, though. Yeah, if I buy both of these, I won't have enough room to pick up another artifact, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think I'm definitely gonna pick up Tendrils, and you know what? We're gonna reroll once just for a little fun. Let's see. Oh, Claw Trap. Claw Trap is ginormous. I think Claw Trap is just way too good for us not to take. It is everything Kaia could ever want. As far as, like, yeah, it is a trap that never has to leave your hand as long as you play your cards right. Even if it triggers on the enemy's turn, it'll still return to your hand because it is baked into the text here. I will buy that. I think I'll also buy Ripple. You know what? Next shop, when we're flush with cash, I'll get rid of some of this extra bloat in my deck of the dash and all this other weird stuff. But yeah, got a little excited over here, but I do very much like everything I've purchased here. Let's go take down Nessie. I think with the help of Razor Sharp, this won't be too big of a deal. We'll see. Again, the modifier there, as long as it's not Doom Ritual, I'll pretty happily take it. That's the model we're operating under right now. Very awkward starter hand here. So yeah, the dodge can't even do anything too special for us here, but we will just pick these up and get going. Yeah, this is already getting kind of hairy, but we should be totally fine here. So do this again. Gotta deal with these two. So that probably means we're gonna move here. And, yeah. This'll be totally fine. So Shuriken, hit both of these. Move that guy into it. So then, oh, interesting. So this lets us actually pick up the both of these. Very cool. So what's my top priority now? Well, I really want to kill both of these if I can help it. It's gonna take a little more work than just that, but we'll figure it out. Interesting. I would also like to not have to pick up junk from these fellas and Nessie as well if I can get that going. What does that mean for us? I don't think I can actually fully avoid getting hit by junk this turn. So what I'm gonna do instead is just, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna go here again. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna pick this up. And that's that. So this guy's already down to 1 health from Nessie. I don't quite understand what he keeps getting shocked by. But he keeps getting shocked by something. I know for a fact it's not Lightning Rod, surely. Well, whatever. It's gonna be okay, I'm sure. So, new turn, new me. We gotta figure something else out here. So these two and this guy are what I have to worry about. I think I'm gonna look into dealing with them right now if I can help it. What does that mean? I guess not actually a lot, because I can't do that much here. That's how it feels. That's alright. Let's go down here first and kill this guy. Good. So I'll go here. Pull this guy in. I'll then put this here. I think I'll pick up one of these shurikens on the edge to be able to start using them again. Do that. Pick this back up, and I think I'll put this fella here. I can see now that like one of the biggest things my deck currently struggles with is it's very good at making mana with a combination of like Lightning Rod and the dummy and stuff, but I just need a bit more card draw. We've got a decent amount of rerolls here, so we'll see if we can do something about that going forward here. Oh, that makes this positioning bit a little awkward, but we can still figure it out. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. I almost didn't notice that this fellow was still here. That would have been awkward. So I'll put this here, purge the junk, and we're looking good. Those guys in the back is still going to be a bit of a liability for like many reasons, but I suspect we'll be just fine. So we'll go here. I'll do this. Pull this fella back. Actually kind of difficult to make use of X/ properly, but I think this will do the trick. Then we'll do this, and this again. I think I'll do this. Yeah, let's just put this one into my hand. So within the next few turns, Nessie is going to start making her way down here, like 3 rows at a time, and eating all the apples that are within that range. I really want to get this stuff sorted before she, like, get all this whole situation sorted before she starts making her way down. So, what is that gonna look like? I think we're gonna start here. And then we're gonna go here. Again, we have the, how did I get shocked there? I don't understand. How did I get shocked there? Why am I randomly getting shocked? Or are these tiles counting as booby traps? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. This game's a little quirky sometimes. You know what? We love him for it. We love him for it, don't we, folks? It's gonna be okay. I'll put that there. Nessie's gonna come down and damage the both of us. I'm immune. This fella is not. Get God. So I suspect this is actually the last turn before everything gets going. This is where Nessie is a little mischievous. She's gonna lie. She's gonna say she's gonna do this, but I think next turn she's actually just gonna start the whole, like, marching downwards kind of thing. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pick up this with tendrils first. Then I'm gonna go here. I will run this down. This will give us a whole 9,000 stars. I really, really like this artifact. It's just a lot better than I expect it to be. As far as, like, I don't know. I guess, like, doubling your money in a game like this is just pretty fantastic for a variety of reasons. Something you can do against Nessie as Kaia is actually just, with only 2 shurikens, you can do that trick I talked about earlier of just, like, stacking a shuriken infinitely. But because of how Nessie works, you can just stand in her row and fucking kill her that way, which is pretty funny. I think... What am I gonna do this turn, though? I think I'll go start here. Do I just kill Nessie with 4 combo and say we're done with it? I don't hate that. Although, wait, I can at least get a bit more combo mixed in like this. Is there anything else I can do here? I guess I can always do this to see if I can work in anything else. Okay, yes, we can. So that is 2 more combo. I think, yeah, this will actually give us a full combo. This should be 12,000 stars. Yep. 1,200 times 10. That's a lot of money. Holy. Okay, big payout today. That's huge. Not exactly in love with any of these. Like I said before, we're kind of in a situation where we're looking to get more card advantage out. Garbage Truck is kind of cool in that, like, it helps us get rid of the junk from our deck quicker, and if we get into any, like, if we get into any synergy with some of these cards that the Stingers have, some cards of theirs generate this card called a Charge, which is like a much better junk. It doesn't cost energy to play, and in fact it gives you a battery when you play it. Garbage Truck could help us with that. Ooh, we could also pick up Bot Feeder. Retrospectors is actually just a very good artifact. Doesn't look that big, but it's, like, totally fine for a lot of reasons. I think these are all just fine. Osmosis, okay. Retrospector's fine. Garbage Truck, fine. I want to look for something a little more exciting. Let's reroll and see what comes up. Okay, Treasure Chest. Treasure Chest could just be pretty fine, honestly. I don't hate it here. It makes 3 of these, which when you, yeah, it starts as a chest on the ground, and then when you kill it, it drops 3 of these on the ground, which can be pretty big. They're all like legendary booby traps that, like, when you trigger them and pick them up, everything gets pretty good. Fool's Gold, I've never really gotten a lot of mileage out of it. I think you would need a lot more synergy with it than what I have. I think if I had picked up that copy of Footloose, I would be a lot more excited about it, because Footloose, in addition to your berries, can upgrade the rarity of your cards. Then you're able to, like, pretty reliably trigger this. As it currently stands, I think I'm just gonna pick up Treasure Chest. I think, yeah, it generates a little bit of mana. Some of them's gonna help us draw cards. Void Spawns. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up rare cards here. Void Spawns. These guys are an Act 3 enemy that, like, is supposed to really test how well you do stuff with, like, precision and all that, because they when they die, they spawn these void rifts that when you break them, they give you non-lethal doom. And however, on Impossible, we're kind of locked at 3 out of 5 doom already, and going to Min's shop always heals us by 1 doom, so these void cubes actually, for the most part, just don't matter. I'm gonna start us out here. A little bit of this. Bunch of void cubes. It's all good though. I'm gonna hit this guy this way. Interesting. So these void cubes will disappear as long as there's another entity next to them. So we're just gonna pass the turn and let that happen. So I'm gonna start us off with this. I'll pick up the diamond. Yeah. Get 3,000 stars here. I wonder, that used the same font as a, like, normal enemy getting killed. I wonder if that is something that, like, I wonder if that would benefit from combo. I'm not entirely sure. So we're just gonna do some normal Kaia stuff here. Something you can do, interesting you can do with Claw Trap is actually you can duplicate it when you give it repeat by any measure, like that there. Pretty neat. We're then going to, yeah, I think we'll just kill this guy. Move up here. We're out of movements, but I think we can. Yeah, we should be able to kill. Oh, jeez, so much void rifts, but I think we're going to be able to kill the Time Angel in time here. That'll get us out of there. Very good. Spirit Throw. Spirit Throw. That's a very powerful card. I don't hate it. Could also go for a refresh, but that's, again, a one and done kind of thing. I think I'll pick up Spirit Throw. We have a lot of pickups on the ground. It helps us reposition them. It can help us deal a lot of damage. Let's just see where that goes. I think this is a point where, like, I have a lot of cards I'm very happy upgrading. I'm pretty happy with upgrading X-Slash, Claw Trap, Ripple. Spirit Throw would be nice too. A lot of stuff we could get out of here that I would be very happy with, so we're gonna pick this up. And let's see where that gets us. Oh, these guys. They are a little scary. It's a lot of pressure super early. So we're gonna start here. Do this, pull this guy in, do it again. This should mean we're totally fine. But by the way, like, Hyper Combo is really doing its job here. You can see, like, I'm at, God, that's like, I'm coming up to 10, like 100,000 stars this run, which might be, like, my highest ever. It's pretty huge. Where do I want this dummy? I guess think I would like one extra dummy, if I can help it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trigger this one. Give my next card an extra repeat. Although I could just double X slash. That also works. Yeah, you know what? This fight isn't gonna go that long. Let's just do this. So I will do that. Dummy onto it. Good. You can do that too. And you know what? Just to stop this guy from being a pain next turn, I'm gonna do this. Then I guess we might as well kill this guy. Yeah, prepping for the future turns with this. So, something that we can do here is, we are able to put this here. Yeah, with this we can then Spirit Throw upwards to simultaneously hit both these. Oh my god, I forgot these cards pierce too. That is huge. I think, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Put that fella there. Oh, right. I forgot, because of erratic, these guys don't move super predictably. That might be like thinking back on it, that might be like one of the worst ones for Kaia to get. Of course, as always, not as bad as Doom Ritual, so I'm still pretty happy with it as it is. Oh my god, that's huge. Sorry. I was just thinking about how, like, with Spirit Throw, if a pickup moves into you, the pilot, it seems like it doesn't damage you. You just pick it up, which is insane. Okay, right now we're thinking between two very strong upgrades here. X slash with the star, it makes it, instead of just striking like a bishop, you now strike like a queen by also striking your cardinal tiles. Whereas with Spirit Throw here, this looks incredible with both like razor sharp and our ability to. That's tough. That's tough. I think I'm gonna go for Spirit Throw here. This just looks insane. I discussed earlier about how, like, I felt like our deck had a lot of mana generation, but not quite enough to card draw. This will help us spend that extra mana. So Min's gonna get that last bit of. Oh my god, finisher! We're so good at enabling finisher. We just have to pick this up. That's huge. Oh, Wormhole is awesome, too. Let's pick up Wormhole. Do we need Deflector? We could get a little Deflector going. I think we're okay without it. So we have some pretty strong movements here. I'm gonna get rid of one of the dashes in our deck. I think we can also afford to remove a Hook Jab. Like, do we want to remove a Hook Jab? I'm honestly not sure. I think with the Tendrils, we have a pretty good way of, like, picking stuff up from anywhere on the map and reusing it. We still have the Zap and the 3 other Hook Jabs. I think I will do this. Something that I really like doing in these runs is to just, like, really slim down your deck and make sure you get rid of all the excess stuff that you don't need. So that is a first step towards that. Reproduce, is that good? I don't think we really need it. Let's just reroll and see what else we can get away with. Oh, Footloose. That is huge. Oh, 3D printer could actually be gigantic, actually, because that makes 2 extra dummies for us. I think I will pick that up. think I'll also replace a footsies with a well, replace a dash with a footsies. It's just strictly better in a lot of ways. And you know what? I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I did say we need a little more card draw. We'll put repair in our deck. Dark Channel, not a problem at all. I feel very confident going into this last fight, as it stands. Interesting. Yeah, not off to the greatest start here. But I think we can still do some stuff this turn. Let's pull this down. And let's also do that. Pull this fella down again. I think we'll do that again. We're gonna actually eat a lot of junk here from these three, and then also the two Kraken tentacles. We're gonna have to deal with that later. So we can run this over. So something I'm really gonna want to do this turn is to like get all four of these dummies down if I can help it. That's gonna be massive. Let's put this here. So put this here. Put this here. Put this here, and you know what? This fella can go here. So let's go here real quick, kill these fellas. So yeah, with 12 combo, Finisher is just going to hit the whole map, which is very nice. I think I'm going to trigger this now, because this will let us now start doing some very funky stuff. With Spirit Throw, let's now go here. Yeah, I think, yeah, this will get rid of the Spirit Throw, but I've gotten so much value out of it this turn, I don't feel that bad. And then, yeah, let's use the Ruby and generate 2 Claw Traps. Or I could... Yeah, let's just... Ugh. I almost wish I drew the card here and then used Repair to draw 2 more, because I really want to get rid of a lot of these junks in my deck. I don't actually hate that. Get rid of this one first, and then... Yeah, I have this fella in my deck. Let's just do this. Oh, interesting. Then we'll do this. We'll kill him too. Yeah. Like, when Kaia really gets going, she just can keep going forever. It is pretty sick. Let's pick this guy up. I'll draw another card. Do this. Tendrils. Yeah, put this Claw Trap here. Shuriken. Dodge. Alright, our turn's not over yet, actually. Let's do that. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna take a break this turn. not out of our own volition, of course, but it is what it is. We will do this. So something else we can do right now is this. We'll pick both of these up. I should stop messing around too much. I should just Yeah, actually, let's just get rid of some of these junks. That's gonna eat up, like, all of our power, but I think it's totally fine. Just, like, having a functional deck going to this final phase is gonna be pretty important. Not that it's that hard, but, you know. I prefer to not take any huge chances there. Alright. So then, it's just these few tentacles left. So we'll go here, Spirit Throw backwards. Shuriken up again. We're done. So, final phase of the Kraken. Prote's gonna come down here. We will draw some of these. So 1 and a 2. We pick these up. Oh, that's awkward actually, because both of those were shielded. We didn't get to benefit off of. Oh, and they're. Jeez. I'm washed, man, you can tell. I don't even remember precisely what some of these do. But I think we're gonna be fine. Pick up this Shuriken. We're gonna go up here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll kill this guy. And I think... How do we want to aim this X-Slash? I think I want to try to get a little... Oh, right, their shield regenerates. I should have just killed this guy. That is rough. I really hope we don't die to this. That would be really awkward. Yikes. Well... I was silently talking shit about the Kraken earlier, honestly. We're actually going to have to use a rewind token here, because I don't think that hand got us where we needed. Thanks to Wormhole, this is going to give us a warp, which is going to be very helpful in getting us out of these tight situations. I'm going to save this other one for the Overseer. Let's put this here. Do that. So yeah, I think I will do this. Got this guy. Then I think, yeah, we'll do this. What the heck? Let's do that as well. Ah, right, that's considered a invader in the back there. But I think it'll be fine. Let's do this. Go here. Hit this guy. Pot trap down. Yeah, this fight is in the bag as it stands. Well, it should be. Never say never, huh? There we go. Alright. Last challenge, it's gonna be the Overseer. Sorry, it's dialogue, but like once you've read it hundreds of times, it stops being super exciting. I've just been skipping it over. Alright. As we saw there, this deck can peter out a little bit if we aren't careful. I'm actually a little bit scared of what could happen there, but... I think, yeah, let's just start with the 4 target dummies here. We'll move over. Yeah, I think... Sure, why don't we do this, and then... I think I'm just gonna stop there, then. This is gonna set us up really well for next turn. We also have those 2 target dummies to, like, do other shenanigans with going forward. This is awkward. This is really awkward. So the idea here, I think, is we're going to try to build up a relatively big combo for finisher. I think what that's going to mean is we're going to bury here. We're going to tendrils, kill these three. That's going to give us 6 combo. Okay, very conveniently, also a also one of those. Also a bomb right here from the Bob. Thank you for the nice assist. I think then I'm just going to finish her and hit the whole fucking map. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Can I do anything with my X-Slash here that's like... It's kind of sick. I don't... Oh, I do... No, actually that doesn't work either. Yeah, the placement of everything here makes it kind of hard to hit both a hand and the treasure chest on at the same time. I think I'll just... Oh wait, this hits both hands at the same time. That's gotta be good for something. I think I'll do this. You know what, let's do that. And then I think I'll do this actually. I will run this fellow this way. Now with that, let's draw a card. I think a lesson I'm gonna pick up from last fight is I'm gonna be wary of eating through my energy reserves too quickly, and I'm gonna try my best to conserve my mana when I can, so that I have more gas for later on in this fight, because that's something that this fight really tests you more than a lot of the other ones, in that it's going to test how it's going to test how long you can go. This is a very long, and it's just a very long fight. You have to be able to go the distance against like all the bullshit that she throws at you. Phase 3 is especially brutal with like how precise and responsive you have to be. So I really want to conserve my resources when I can. I think in this case, yeah, something strange with finisher. Well, not exactly strange. Something with finisher is that like giving it repeat, like you see here, is actually kind of bad. It does not respond well to that, because it's just going to the first copy of it is going to set your combo to 0, and then the second copy will just be a very dinky little finisher cross shape right around you. As all that said, though, I think I'm just gonna finish her here. That gives us our mana back. I think with these, you know what? I'm actually going to... Oh, that's not what I thought it did. Yeah, I'm actually going to duplicate my claw traps here. I think, going back to that theory earlier, these will go a long way towards helping us go along. These will, yeah, they will make sure that we always have a trap to work with in our hand, even on the worst of turns. Which is going to be pretty important. So go here, go here. Yeah, we've done a pretty good job of like not eating up too much junk so far. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, this health bar in the middle is how much health the Overseer still has left. It's looking like it's gonna be a pretty tough next turn. I think I'll put this fella over here. Oh, of course, they're erratic. Jeez. Yeah, this might be tougher than one might expect here. So I'll pick this up. I'll kill this fella. It's looking like I might have to use my last chrono token here, because this guy will kill us if we don't do something about it. I might have missequenced there, but... Alright, let's do this. I think tendriling here and here is going to be pretty nice. Let's do that. Yeah, this will make sure we're doing fine. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna kill that. I think, yeah, with this, all I need to do is hit this guy twice next turn, which shouldn't be very difficult. I will put the traps down, though. It's important that we always have access to them turn to turn. I keep forgetting that, like, that is not how that works. Ugh. Okay. I think we're still gonna be fine after all that. That'll be 2 damage on that. Yeah, we're just peachy. Yeah, the reserve of mana from the target dummies is running a little bit low. I suspect we will still be fine, but we'll have to see. Excellent. So this will get us some mana, this will get us an extra mana back, which is pretty important. I think I'll spend the 2 mana here to do this, and then last. This will put another mana on here. Good. Alright. So, yeah, I think Spirit Throw is just going to clean house here. Not exactly surprising, it's a very good card. Why don't we help him out just a little bit? Why not? Huh? And you know what? For old times, one more time for old times' sake. Okay, that's everything cleaned up. We're ready for phase 3. I may have once again overplayed my hand a little bit with how much energy I used there, but I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, not having access to my last chrono token is worrying me a little bit. We're gonna have to play it very carefully with our... We're gonna have to play very carefully with how much stuff we use here. Ugh. I guess we could start with this. And then... yeah, as it stands, I guess this is just acceptable. I'll do this. Clean up the map a little bit. Lay some traps down. I do think it's important still to keep this claw trap within reach. And we'll reset the turn, let this heart channel doom. So we'll go up here, watch down. This getting pretty hairy here. I guess I might as well make use of both of these. What's that gonna mean? Next turn I'll have to reach here. What am I drawing? Probably those. So as long as I draw Spirit Thrower X-Slash, or a combination of Berry and Zap, I will be able to take care of this guy. So I think that just means that I'm gonna do this instead. That'll take care of one more heart. Both of these are... okay, good. I'm gonna go this way with that. Pick this up. Yeah, then the last thing we'll do here is this. Yeah, with the extra mana we will get rid of that and just call it a day there. I think we're gonna have to do this turn. Might be coming down to the wire here after all of this. I'm gonna need some way to reach the other side of the map. Okay. I think that is my prayers answered. Yes, very good. So yeah, we can footsies down to here. Dodge up. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of stuff for us. I think I will do that. Let's move this fella down here. Okay, this will let us access both of the cards that the game generates for us to finish off this last section. I think I'm going to do a little bit of work to like prune the enemies here before we really fire them off. Okay, I think that's good enough. Alright, looks like we're going to get our first dub here on Kaia after suffering two pretty bad defeats earlier in the challenge, but well, that's going to do it here today. Ooh, came pretty close a few times to messing up, but we redeemed ourselves today with Kaia. We will be skipping this last cutscene, but yeah. I don't think that run was as awesome as it could have been. Oh, I forgot to put on the special skin for Kaia. I kind of put it back to the normal one yesterday. When I was fiddling around. Let's see. Yeah, I guess to debrief a little bit, pretty happy that we won, obviously, but this deck felt pretty inconsistent. There were a lot of turns where, like, I just couldn't do as much as I wanted. I think that comes down back to just, like, the energy generation mostly came from target dummy. Lightning Rod was very inconsistent with, like, its energy pickups because it counted on you getting into like enemies with shields or those echoes to be able to consistently generate energy. You could see that towards the end of the fight, I was pretty consistently petering out and not able to like operate at very high efficiency. Still, Spirit Throw, X Slash, Finisher, these three like pretty big ticket cards helped us get through it with their like super high flashy effects. Hyper Combo was a pretty big all-star of this game. Gave us so much money that we were able to like extensively tweak our deck, although I guess unfortunately our deck still had its flaws. It is what it is. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for us today here. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Maybe we'll roll Kaia again. Although I do kind of hope we could roll somebody else and play someone else. But I'll happily play Kaia again if that's what happens. All right. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking it. I would really appreciate that. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.